worry so much about finding the perfect shot. Really just simplify things for them. Let's see if that approach can take the season series to 1-2, guys.
Okay, Doris, well, the offensive approach, a primary force in the game plan today, guys.
As it should be, Kevin. I mean, they're the type of team where if they can get their offense clicking, everything else falls into place.
Exactly. For them, more than most teams, so much depends on the effectiveness of their offense. It usually is the beginning of their best defense.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
On the wing, Williams. Back to James. And Williams, here we go. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
They set the screen.
Well, Darren Williams has dealt with ankle issues that have held him back a notch from the level we saw in Utah. But when he's right, I think he's still one of the best point guards in the game.
And Williams so tough to handle because Clarkie can pass and shoot and dribble.
Yeah, and he has that killer crossover too, Kevin. He can put a lot of pressure on you defensively. Darren Williams has really good size and strength at the point guard spot. And once he gets a step on the guy, it's hard to push him off his line.
From 10 feet out, James, no good. Nets leading by 10. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Johnson.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Here's James. James with another miss. And Williams with one of the better post-up games among point guards thanks to his strength.
Yeah, shows that veteran savvy. You know, he can hit you with the fadeaway or get you up in the air and work himself to the foul line. So, you know, this guy's a handful anywhere on the court. Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
The drive by James. James with another miss. Now Plumlee. Johnson wide open. He fires. Teletovic. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
Coming up this fall.
The first quarter. The new group for Toronto. Jefferson's checked in for Brooklyn. Young comes in for Johnson. Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Buckets is out there with Johnson. And it's Patterson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Kicks it to Lowry. Back to James. Pass to Lowry. James sets the screen for Lowry. Off target from outside. Brooklyn leading by 10. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
James kicks to Patterson. And he gets it to go.
The offensive execution really well done. They got the ball in tight for the high percentage shot.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Plumlee's checked in.
Now to check out some numbers for Darren Williams. He's been a standout for them the past few weeks. The numbers show it. He's putting up 13 points a game, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
Young's shot is off. Raptors trail by 10. Lowry dishes to James. Outside Lowry. Lowry gets a screen from James. Let's go. That's short off the rim.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Williams kicks to Jefferson. From 13, and he gets it to go. Jefferson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Lowry. James against Young. James kicks to Johnson. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Johnson's got it back down to single digits for the Raptors. Brooklyn's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. Dishes it to Jefferson. Inside, and it's slammed in by Plumlee. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
James, the pass to Johnson. James dishes to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Right side Lowry fires it up. The good-looking shot from the wing. Lowry's got 8 points.
And he's shaking off a poor first-quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Williams kicks to Plumlee. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, hey, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
On the wing, James. Defended by Young. James, no good.
You'll advise shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was. I mean, very low percentage shot there.
Bogdanovich passes to Williams. Young, a screen on DeRozan. Off the pick. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Lowry kicks to James. Patterson setting the pick for James. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Raptors shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And so he hits the technical free throw. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. On the wing, DeRozan. James kicks to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooklyn leading by 12. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Jefferson, a screen on DeRozan. And it's Buckets with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Feeds it to Young. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
The pass to James. Patterson setting the pick for James. The tray. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from DeRozan.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Coach, what are the...
Okay, everybody, pay attention. We definitely got some stuff to go over.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair. Substitution. Raptors. Amir Johnson's checked in for Patterson. Ross comes in for James Johnson. Lou Williams is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vasquez is in for Kyle Lowry. And a change for the Nets. Jelitovich is checked in. So for Brooklyn now, Jaron Williams and Joe Johnson at the 1 and 2. Brook Lopez is out there with Mirza Jelitovich. And it's Young in at the 3. James checked in for Ross.
You know, the last few weeks, you see how Brooklyn stacks up here. 6th in rebounding, 8th in three-point shooting. And they're in the top half of the league in free throw shooting as well. Pretty good, but they could certainly stand some improvement there.
And the rebounding is really the key stat that I'm looking at right there with all those numbers you talked about, Clark. This is a team that really tries to be physical. And when they're able to secure boards, that does a lot of things for them. It helps their defense, keeping teams from getting second chance opportunities against them, and it fuels their fast break.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Coach Lionel Hollins helped define the Grizzlies' grit and grind style and was asked if he'd replicate it with the Nets. He said, quote, "We're going to be aggressive and tough. We'll play together and never quit. But how our style will be is up to the group. The key is creating a system that fits them and allows them to excel." Kevin, back to you.
As a coach, you've got to adopt your talent, Doris. Thanks. While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. Number 1, the Raptors.
Yeah, they've been on a defensive tear lately, allowing so few points, and I think it's the energy with which they play.
Jordan, he's checked in for Lopez. Johnson kicks to Young. And the Nets miss again. Raptors with the lead.
Thaddeus Young is a left-hander out of Georgia Tech. Only played 1 year in college and has really rounded into a nice pro. He's a very unique player. He's a face-up, slashing power forward with a lightning-quick first step. He's really hard to keep in front.
On the clock. Here's Williams. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 6 assists now in the game.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Another miss by Young.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the board. He's just been ice cold. I mean, he cannot find the range.
Williams kicks to Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Outside Williams. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
James kicks to Williams. From 12 feet out. Johnson with the block. Johnson right side. Shot to end this cold run. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Young. Young's got 10 points in the game. Toronto, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the third. The drive by James. And he gets it to go. He's got 6. 1:37 left in the third quarter of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Outside Williams. Drills the three-pointer. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And here is James. 6 points for him. And he jams it with authority. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here. Because those kinds of plays sometimes...
And so...
Head up, dog. We won, remember?
No thanks to me.
More like in spite of you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Means you can hit a water falling out a freaking boat tonight. Relax, man. Everyone in this league has an off night. Can't let it get to you. Question is, what are you gonna do about it? Work harder or pout like a little punk? Pointing fingers.
I'm gonna work harder. Shoot, I'm gonna be a half hour early to the next shoot around, man.
That's it. Now let's go celebrate tonight's win.
All right.